What is up? What is up, everybody? We are back with another Soulframe build, man. In today's build guide, we are running a Grace build. We're going to be using Orengal for this build guide, but you can also run it with Ode Tempest. They're going to do two different things in this build. Orengal is going to give us increased damage. It's going to give us increased smite chance. When you do not have smites in Koga, this build is nasty. If you're not playing in Koga, you can 100% run Ode Tempest. It does not matter, but in Koga, I run Orengal for the increased smite chance. It's also nice to have Orengal herself come in and kill enemies, as well as the little wolves out there doing some damage. But if you run Ode Tempest, it is a good build too, because you can use Sizemore to push enemies away from you. Atmosphere makes you extremely tanky, so you don't have to worry about dodging and all that, blocking. It's just personal preference. If you don't have Orengal, run Ode Tempest. You'll still have a lot of fun. For our tree for Orengal, we do have to grab Soulbound, even though we are not using a melee weapon. I know it sucks, whatever. After you grab Soulbound, go ahead and get some points into Grace to increase your Grace, increase your damage, max that puppy out. Then you're going to max out Feral, giving Orengal more chances to come in. After you max out Grace and Feral, you're going to go ahead and max out Physic. I always keep thinking of calling this Psychic. I don't know why. You're going to max out Physic, increasing your elixirs. And after that, you want to put 1 point here, 1 point here, and 1 point into Forestall. You can max Forestall out after that, or you can get as many points as you can into Mora's Pride, increasing your Courage, which is going to increase your health, which is also going to increase one of our runes damages. That is our tree, guys. Go ahead and take a screenshot or copy that bad boy. But moving on into our armor, the armor is going to be easy for this one, guys. We're running the full Orengal set for this build. Orengal set was the best one I could find that scaled with Grace. So yeah, we're going to go Orengal full set, guys. Go out there, go farm it up, go buy it from another player. Whatever you got to do, we're running full Orengal set. That was the best set I can find. Alternatively, if you do not have the Orengal set, but you do have either the Mockery set or the Thawed Tide set, you could run one of those. Or if you have the Wild Siren set, you could run that. But the Orengal set is going to be the best bang for our buck here. If you don't have it, get to farming that bad boy. That's going to be our best set. And for our talisman, we are running the Paragon Talisman. If you don't have this one, +3 in every virtue, you could run the Triune Talisman or the talisman that gives you +6 in Grace. But we are going to be shooting for that Triune or that Paragon Talisman. Now for our bow tree, guys, this is how we are going to run it. We're running Splinter. Obviously, you have to grab it. The important ones for the tree, so we don't have to go through everything, is going to be Wolf's Eye, which is going to give us increased chance of a smite on charged shots, and Ready Mark, charged shots charge more quickly. And then from there, you can kind of build out how you want. I would also recommend getting into Rife Knocked, increased number of arrow hells in arrow hell. The more hits you get, the more chance of a smite you can get, and the less you have to actually use your bow and aim and all that craziness. Now, for our bow, guys, I am using a pretty good Maestro. I got Renewed Slayer, which restores life upon slaying a foe. That honestly is not always reliable. I'm pretty sure you have to get the kill with the actual bow to have that proc, so it's not always reliable, as your smites sometimes kill enemies, Orengal, whatever the case. You're not always killing with the bow specifically, so that one doesn't always proc. The two things that you're really aiming for, guys: bow shots charge more quickly with quick draw, and Sullying Force increased chance of smite. I got the double roll on those two, so that is really good. You really want quick draw, Sullying Force, and then if you could get something crazy like what I have here on the Starling, like Aftershock, chance to add an arcanic damage on hit, and then Rupture, increased shatter and stagger damage, combined with Sullying Force and quick draw, that'll be super broken. We don't got it yet. I could start rolling on this puppy to try to get it, but I haven't yet, guys. I've just been playing around with this Maestro that I found. So yeah, man, that's what we got rolled on our build right there. And then for our sidearm, guys, we are going to be using a little dagger. The reason for that is going to be because our totems. Now, your sidearm, you won't really be using it for any killing. You're just going to be using it to hold these totems, okay? Your totems equipped on your sidearm, some of them will work when you're using your primary. And that is what we have equipped here. Let's get into it. In our Courage spot, create a bright flash that blinds enemies in a 7-meter radius. Put this on your sidearm so you don't have to put it on your primary. It's extremely busted, guys. It gives you so much CC. This is straight up broken. Blinding Bite, put it onto your Courage slot and your secondary weapon. We're also running Binky Kick. Pulse Smite causes a 224 damage explosion around the envoy. You guys already know everyone's running this. The thing about Binky Kick, it also stacks, guys. If you have this on your secondary weapon and your primary weapon, you're going to explode twice. If you have it on your secondary weapon, but not your primary weapon, you're still going to explode even if your secondary weapon is put away, okay? In our other grace slot, we are running River's Revive. Restore 20 life per second for 8 seconds upon unleashing a rune. This just gives us a heal, guys. Lets us be a lot more comfortable, not always having to worry about healing. And last but not least, speaking of healing, we got Heal Preen. Heals all allies within 17 meters for 146 life on Pulse Smite. Now, this one can be in your secondary slot. You don't need it on your primary. And we're running Flint Smoke. That way we get 2 grace slots. Since we are a grace build, anything we put in the grace slots is going to be boosted even more than the other 2 slots. That is why we are running Flint Smoke, even though we are not using it. For our bows, runes, and totem, we are running Alka's Breath. That's going to give us the 2 grace slots. It's going to give us a big damage shot. We mainly use this rune for bosses. Make sure that you shoot the boss in the head. This is going to be your boss killer, your rune. For our courage slot, we're running runes deal 9% additional damage, just giving that extra damage for a boss. It doesn't require pulse smites or none like that. It's runes deal extra damage just for being a rune. We love it, okay? Over here, Pulse Smite causes damage around the envoy. You guys already know we're doing 2 explosions with that puppy. Increase smite chance by 5% per rune charge. Smiting Stag, guys, it's almost mandatory in Koga. If you do not put this on in Koga, you're going to have a rough time, especially if Orengal's Grace ability is not up. That shit is not fun, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Try to get Smiting Stag maxed out and have your runes fully charged at all times, unless you're going into a boss fight. Then you want to burn 1 or 2 of your rune charges before you get some more. Try not to ever zero out your rune charges, guys. Without Smiting Stag activated, increase smite chance, and all these smite chance buffs, you will notice it, okay? Last but not least, in our spirit slot, we got 1 in 4 chance to smite other enemies within 23 meters of smite. This is what gets that flow going of just smites popping off everywhere. When this one triggers, it's cochino, guys. So yeah, go ahead and put on Spreading Sploot. And that is how we are running the build. That is how the build is set up, guys. Obviously, our virtue is going to be maxed out into grace right now. All right, so that's how you make the build. Now, how do you play the build? Let's find ourselves a group of enemies, and I'll show you guys. It's very simple. Basically, you want to start every engagement with a couple arrow hills down on the biggest group of enemies or where they're going to travel. Our whole goal is to fish out a smite, so we got 2 smites right there. Boom, everything is pretty much just dead from the explosions. Oh, look, they want to spawn that on me. Look, we got another smite ready. And if you don't have a smite, just drop some arrow hills down on yourself. And yeah, everything is gone, y'all. If you are not playing in Koga, man, this build is actually disgusting. It makes the whole game trivial. It's really broken, y'all. If you're not playing in Koga, this build is nasty. Let's do another group of enemies so y'all can see just how bad. Oh, look, the camel. Increase enclave favor, increase Drax yield from all sorts. No, thank you. So I actually talked to one of, never mind, get me out of there. I actually talked to one of those guys a few days ago, guys, and I got a movement speed buff. And as you can see, it hasn't gone away, so I'm not talking to any of them no more. I don't want to hear nothing they got to say because, yeah, I'm already busted with this movement speed buff. The whole goal of this build, too, guys, is only use your rune if you're fighting a boss or a high-level enemy that you don't want to waste your time killing. That's the only time you really want to pop your rune off. Other than that, you're pretty much just using arrow hell, your regular abilities, and your smites. That's literally it. Look, everything just pop, pop, pop goes the weasel, and it's just all gone, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for us, guys. If you guys enjoyed this build and want to see some more from the channel, drop a like and a subscription, man. Stop playing around already. I appreciate everybody for watching. The next video, we will do a crafting guide and or a totem guide. And yeah, man, we got some more builds coming out, some more good stuff. You guys drop a like and sub. Thank you so much for tuning in, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out.